Everybody, Synergy Group of Compass, we are here. So welcome everybody, and good luck. Good luck. We're going to start with a classic, which everybody knows, Frank's Red Hot Cayenne Pepper Sauce. And since we're starting with a classic sauce, we'll start with a classic question, which is, how do I make my property a hot home in the current market?
Cheers.
All right.
Wing number one.
Yeah, wing one.
All right.
So first thing you want to do to make your hot home in this market hot, prepping before you go in the market. Start with decluttering. You want to take some of those personal pictures down, start getting decluttered and starting to clean it out a little bit so that your realtor can come in and help you with next steps.
You want to make sure that you're touching up paint. You want to make sure the floors look really good, the lighting, everything associated with the property. And after Patrick said you depersonalize and you declutter, you want to stage it. Whether it's using your own furniture or bringing in that of a professional, staging is an important and integral part in making sure that your photography and everything else translate really well online.
And presenting the property to the market, really all of that work is done knowing I want to have this property show as best as possible behind that camera lens, because the photos that go online are your number one defense in presenting the property the right way.
Our next is the Ginger Grove. This is a pineapple ginger hot sauce with a touch of Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, question is the market heating up the way that we just stepped up the heat?
Best of luck.
Number
Yes.
two.
Number two.
So we did see a little bit of slowing down in August and the front half of September, but we're starting to see it pick back up over the last week and a half. With rates being where they are and starting to creep up, on the horizon, I definitely think you're going to start to see the market pick back up from where it was when it dipped off a little.
We didn't see that historical pickup after Labor Day, but we are seeing that uptick now. We've put up several properties under contract just this past week at full price. We had a multiple bid scenario recently that went significantly over. So where you are in this market as well matters. So it's hyper local, very neighborhood driven.
Dude, I can feel my face starting to get red.
I'm drooling.
So,
back end heat on.
so some of this that we're seeing is a lot of the discussion in the broader economy of rates, rising. That is on the horizon right now. We don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but I think buyers are cognizant that, this will happen. Money's very cheap right now. They want to get in those purchases before the end of the year and really take advantage of what's being offered to them through these various lenders.
Number three, this is a real classic. This is Blake's Butt Bombs hot sauce. And I don't know what to expect here. This looks like trouble. Oh boy. All right.
Yeah, that is covered. Cheers.
What are the neighborhoods that are hottest to buy in? Why don't you cover Maryland for us?
I think when you're looking at Maryland, any neighborhood that is inside the Beltway is pretty hot right now. And depending on the area and kind of the entry price for that neighborhood, stuff that's in the 600s in Kensington, in the 900s, if you can even find it anymore in Bethesda, 900s in Potomac. A lot of those entry price points are still really hot.
So Northern Virginia, neighborhoods that are active. Obviously, we got H2Q that came in to Crystal City, now National Landing a couple years ago. It's definitely made an impact as far as the job growth, the tech sector out as you head towards Leesburg. And obviously, Arlington is still very, very hot. Getting into a new build in Arlington now is starting at 1.8. That was 1.5, 1.6 just a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yep.
So you can see where inflation and the market demand has mattered. But also markets going further out, whether it's Old Town, or even going out to Leesburg right now has grown in popularity. One, because of COVID, people want more space, they want a yard, they want schools, and that's pushed people west. And the ability to not have to commute is impacting that as well. So that's something we're going to monitor closely.
Yeah, so DC, you're seeing a couple of them that they're still predominantly always hot. You know, Georgetown's always going to be hot. Yeah. Petworth has been incredible, still getting a lot of multiples going over ask. Noma, I'm under contract now with a buyer, but we've gone up on every home we wrote on multiples. But particularly if you're looking in some in that $500,000 to $700,000 range, which in DC you're looking at for a lot of first-time home buyers and stepping up and just getting into that market in Northeast, over in Brooklyn and Michigan Park, it's still really hot.
Well, gentlemen, we've reached the final wing. This is the Megalodon Great White Shark, full Carolina Reaper. Oh my God.
Daniel, step up.
Lights
Step it up.
out. All right, our last question. What's the hottest deal that you've done in 2021 and why?
Right. Oh, it stings the nostrils before it's even in your mouth.
Oh my Lord.
Oh yeah.
My lips. So hottest deal I've done in 2021 is right up on Brummel Court Northwest. I was able to get a great deal for my clients.
Use that.
Sorry.
It's like really
I
in my
need the
throat.
milk. Walking into almost $80,000 in equity right on day one, with the side-by-side comparison. That escalated well over what we paid for it. It was really a treat for my clients. I was very happy with that.
My hot deal of 2021 was a property in Upper Northwest. We took it to the market. Oh my gosh.
I went for round two.
We took it to the market. I dipped it right before the bite.
Redip.
And it's costing me a little bit right now. We took it to market, tons of showings.
I got that ranch.
Saturday night, client calls me, house is on fire.
It was the
Like
hottest of
me.
the hot.
This is what the house was doing on Saturday night. On fire. Rush over there Saturday night, 9 o'clock at night. 4 fire trucks. Put the fire out. Put the fire out. It's a thing that nobody ever wants to hear as a homeowner or see. We managed to be a great resource for our clients. We got crews in immediately that night, managed the whole process, insurance company, and we were still, even through the reconstruction process and in a slowing market, able to get them multiple offers and above list price. And that was a really rewarding transaction for me, and I think for our clients as well. But it was also the hottest because it was on fuego.
Hottest deal for me this year was in Kensington. This is kind of an easy one for me. I've known this homeowner for basically my entire life. We got the house ready, staged it, did floors, painted. You know, she had a beautiful home, took care of all those kind of things that people are looking for. Listened to everything. We went on the market for $850, and we ended up at $1,035,000, $185,000 over the list, 21% higher than our listed price.
Amazing.
Like, big time record for the neighborhood for the square footage. Yeah.
Who you worked with matters, and we wanted to do this bit as a fun video that gets some good content out there, puts us into a tremendous amount of pain.
A lighthearted take on a hot market.
But if we can be a resource for you, visit us at synergysoldit.com. We work with buyers and sellers every day, full-time, 7 days a week, to make sure that your best interests are protected and that you're navigating the market smoothly and successfully. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Woo!